What is up, everybody? Animated Plastic here, and today we are reviewing Mecha Frieza from the SH Figuarts line, or the Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts line. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the packaging. Packaging is nice and standard as usual for SH Figuarts. Got the stickers approval, a whole bunch of, I don't know what that says down there, Bandai, or Tamashii Nations and Bandai. Like I said, those standard packaging, purple for Frieza. Got some of the different artworks of the different poses that the figure can go in. And here is the back of the packaging where there is more of the figure. You can see all the different poses that the figure can do. And nothing on the side of that packaging. And let's get that out of here. Man of the hour, Mr. Frieza himself. As I like to say, this is honestly like scrap Frieza to me. I know Mecha Frieza is like, he's supposed to be made from all the most high-tech possibility or high-tech technology that I don't even know what race he is. Whatever race Frieza is, the most highest tech that they could get their hands on. But as a kid, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, every time I saw Mecha Frieza, I always thought he was just made from scrap. Like, this is like scrap version of Frieza. So it's actually kind of funny and kind of nostalgic because this is my first time ever seeing Frieza. Like, I didn't ever see Frieza in his fourth form. I always saw him in his Mecha form because when I was a kid, I always saw the Cell arc and the Android arc. So I never understood Frieza back then and like what he actually looked like until I went back and watched the show. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and get into some of the standard articulation of the figure. I'm gonna go ahead and take him off the flight stand that I have him on. Go ahead and get him into a more, move the camera down, get him into a more better position. All right, so pretty much, like I said, standard SH Figuarts articulation. Head does a 360. The neck helps the head look up that much, look down that much. There's kind of like a shoulder pad. Yeah, there's a shoulder pad that you can kind of sort of move up and down on the shoulder itself, but it kind of sort of limits, if you don't mind moving this around, it can limit the range of motion depending on like how you move the arm of the figure. So be mindful of that you might have to pull this back. Bicep swivel. We have a hinge at the bicep, bends that much at a 90-degree. And there is a wrist peg that does a swivel. And it has a little wrist motion there. Sorry if you guys hear my cats are playing. Same for this arm, same deal. And as you can see, I have some of the different hands already on the figure itself. And when I show you the packaging, it's funny because all the hands and all the accessories are really small. This is honestly like reminding me of the Daiyama. This honestly could be a Daiyama character. And in fact, where is my Daiyama Goku? Let me put his tail down. All right, so yeah, I got my Daiyama character, or Daiyama Goku. And yeah, he's almost to the head. So that lets you know, gives you a little bit of scaling of how big this figure is. I mean, he is still bigger than the Daiyama characters, but even still, the accessories, the only thing big about this character is his head. Like they give you a lot of, I actually believe, okay, yeah. Now sometimes with SH Figuarts figures, they do something somewhat like this. Give me 1 second. With the Krillin figure, they do something like this, and I couldn't remember. Yeah, they do something like this, and I couldn't remember if the Frieza head is the same way, because with Krillin's head being this big and Frieza's head being this big, you would honestly kind of imagine that's probably how he actually looks underneath the hood, I mean. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get back to some of the articulation. We have a thigh swivel. And I can't say that it does a 360. It can if you honestly really wanted to, but I wouldn't even go any further than that because that's risking chipping and breaking your figure. As you can see what the leg looks like when I turn it that much. So there isn't a full 360-degree thigh swivel, but with the calf, there is no calf swivel, but there is obviously a hinge at the knee, and there's obviously a ball peg at the foot, lets you arch your foot out that much, and the foot comes up that much. And I believe, yeah, the feet are not actually like bendable, so be careful about that as well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what some of the articulation. I'm gonna show you what some of the accessories look like. Just give me 1 second. Leave them right there for you guys. I'm gonna try and be very careful because every time I try and do this on camera, I always end up having all the pieces spill right out of the package. But here we go. Here is all of the Frieza parts. If you know that comes in the package, what comes in the package, they give you an extra Frieza body to replicate the one scene with Trunks basically cut them in half and dicing them up into little Frieza pieces. And then we also come with, or it also comes with multiple different faces. Obviously this could be like the face that he makes right as he gets cut, or I mean you can't exchange none of the faces on here, so this could be like a, oh I'm hurt really bad kind of face. That can be, I've bested you Saiyan monkeys. Or it could be just his iconic angry face when he's disappointed. Oh, you Saiyans. Also, it comes with the assortment of hands. Obviously, his right hand, or his right side, I should say. His right side is organic and his left side is inorganic. And also comes with a stand as well, so when you want to switch him from this to this, you can actually display him as well. I want to show you guys what that looks like as well, so you guys can get a good idea. Give me 1 second. All right, and here it is on the stand. I'm not gonna lie, this is not a good stand at all. And this is as much as it can go back without the tail hindering it, and because it snaps on. It snaps on at this right here, and it's like on a ball, and it's very tight to move, so you don't really want to move it all that much, but you can move it all the way back to have him like floating in the air. But even still, he kind of sort of looks like he's almost looking down in a sense. So I wouldn't recommend this stand that comes with the figure itself. If you guys have any spare stands like just laying around, or any spare stands that come with any other figures, I would honestly recommend that one over this one, because yeah, thank you SH Figuarts for giving us a stand, but they can do a whole lot better. They have done a whole lot better. We all know that. Now, if you have a stand like this is a better stand. You can do better angles with it, and you know, you can obviously raise it up, lower it to your liking. So if you guys have stands like this at home, or that come with the figure, I would honestly recommend this kind of stand. And then you can recreate iconic moments like this one. Have them in a way such, this is like from that scene. Well, not from the scene at all. This is actually from the Xenoverse video games, but this is as close as you can get to the scene. And for a lot of people, this is honestly like recreating your childhood. Like for me, this is recreating my childhood. So I honestly love this to the T. Anyways, let me know down in the comments, like if you guys would even pick this figure up. I know this figure isn't one that you guys can just kind of go pick up on a regular. You can't just go online. I mean, you can go online and find this, but you just can't go online to anywhere and find this figure. This figure is more so, you know, something that you'd have to find, like if Big Bad Toys has it, or if eBay has it, or maybe a toy store may have it, maybe a local one. But as far as I know, this figure isn't one that you can just find at this point. But if you can somehow, some way find a way to get this figure, or you have an opportunity to pick this figure up, I actually do recommend this. This is a very, 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 very good Frieza figure. And I don't have too many. I only have one other. So for this one being, you know, basically my combat ready Frieza, this is pretty nice. But let me know down in the comments, would you guys pick this up? Would you guys leave this alone? Let me know, would you guys even pay the premium Bandai exclusive fee just to get this figure? And also let me know down in the comments, what do you guys want to see next? But until then, you guys, peace out.